Assalamualaikum. I'm gonna to introduce about wave generation. Electricity nowadays demand higher production due to the increasing number of population in the world. Power generation is a key alternative to increase the power production by applying renewable energy to support the conventional power generation. Wave energy is highlighted in this report to study this type of renewable energy. Wave energy is source of renewable energy and it is the largest estimate global ocean energy production type. Wave energy is not being harnessed or used for the benefit of anyone in the state, but it is producing power. And power enterprising individual would say it just waiting to be used to make our life better and our energy consumption cleaner and cheaper. As you can see in the figure 1, I show the energy source of renewable energy and non-renewable energy. Okay, a fraction of the kinetic energy from the wind is transferred to the water below as the wind glides across the surface of the ocean, resulting in wave. The ocean wave has a giant collector of energy, storehouse transmitted to the seas by sun ray, with the wave carrying the kinetic energy conveyed through the surface of the ocean. Okay, as you can see, the figure 2 is operation of wave generator. So inside the concept of operation wave generator, with the rhythm of the wave, the water level in the chamber rise and fall. So air is pushed forward and backward by the turbine attached to an upper opening in the chamber. To propel the turbine, the compressed air has enough capacity. The rotor is powered by the back and forth airflow through the turbine in the same direction, shuffling to a generator spindle propelling turbine. So the wave compress the air and move the rotor of the propeller turbine motor generation. Okay, that's all.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rahman bin Abu Bakar. Today I would like to explain about theory of power wave generator. So in theory I divided it into four types of power wave generator device. Number 1 is overtopping device, number 2 is point absorber buoy, number 3 oscillating water column, number 4 is surface alternator. Okay, for overtopping device, it's located as offshore sites. It's produce energy by water storage reservoir above sea level and release water through hydro turbine to the sea. So number 2 is point absorber buoy. It's floating structure or submerged below surface of water. It's cylindrical shape and installed vertically in water. Its function when the sea wave hit the point absorber buoy and the buoy move vertically, followed by moving part of linear generator. Generator are fixed to an underwater support, and the power is transferred to the coast by using cable. The energy produced from continuous up-down movement of the buoy using piston linear generator. So number 3 is oscillating water column. Oscillating water column is consists of a water chamber with an opening to the sea below the water line, enclosing a column of air on top of a column water. When the air chamber is open to the seaside, it's receiving wave energy and transforming this energy into compressed air. Enclosed air will pass through the turbine in the power takeoff mechanism, which converts pneumatic energy into mechanical energy. Number 4 is surface alternator. The last one, it's located as offshore station. Mechanically, wave energy converts system with several floating bodies connected by joints. The articulated joints contain pointer piston cylinder arrangement with relative movement pressurized hydraulic fluid that drive a motor connected to a generator. That's all for me. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nur Fitri bin Azmi. My matric number is 18109134. Okay, today I want to present about you environment issue of wave energy. First of all, it's a fishing industry. Okay, exposing zone around offshore device could impact on local fishing area. Offshore line, tension and power cable restrict the using of net while floating device can creating shutting condition, providing benefit to some marine species and habitat by limiting access and fishing at the site. Second, of environment issue is a device construction. Possible impact during installation from the offshore device. Many wave energy device are secured on turning to the ocean floor using piping, concrete blocks, and chains. Site preparation may involve dragging and scouring of the seabed to install electrical cable. The amount of ocean bottom disturbed will depend on the number of devices installed and the moving system employed.
Mathematical model: wave power, wave energy and flood. P is equal to wave energy flood. Pragma is density water. G is equal to gravity. H wave height. T wave energy period. E is equal to wave energy density. Cg is velocity. Process of generating electrical energy by wave power generation need to harness up and down motion of ocean wave. Wave power is typically produced by floating turbine platform or buoyants rise and fall with the swell. Wave power can be produced by utilizing the change in air pressure occurring in wave facing the sea or change in wave pressure on the ocean floor. In UK, facility known as Wave Hub has been constructed off the north coast of Walcott, England. Facility wave energy development. The Wave Hub will act as giant extension cable allow array of the wave energy generating device to be connected to electricity grid. Wave Hub will initially allow to 20 megawatt of capacity to be connected, will potentially expand to the 40 megawatt that will be enough for power up 7,500 households.
Assalamualaikum. This is comparison between three power generation, that is nuclear, wave and wind power generation. Firstly, the difference is the site location. For nuclear power, located away from the populated areas because to avoid the radioactive effect from the population, and wave power located on the ocean, and the for wind power in a farm, group of wind turbine in the same windy location. And for generated power, for nuclear, there is three countries, which is USA, France and Portugal. For wave, three countries also, UK, Portugal, Australia, and for wind, China, USA, Portugal. Where there is a difference between all the amount of generated power. The operation: nuclear power plants use heat produced during the nuclear fission to heat water. In nuclear fission, atoms are split apart to form smaller atoms, releasing energy. For wave power generation, wave power is produced by the up and down motion of floating device placed on the surface of the ocean, so the wind produces wave and the wave produces energy. For the wind power generation, when the wind blows past a wind turbine, it blades capture the wind's kinetic energy and rotate, turning it into the mechanical energy that spins a generator that produces electricity. So the advantage and disadvantage of wave power generation. The advantage is no damage to land and it is safe, clean and environment friendly. The disadvantage is noise and visual pollution, and it will affect on marine ecosystem. Thank you.
Okay, as conclusion for wave generation, the potential of generating electricity from wave energy is considerable. The ocean is hand resources, and generation the electricity from ocean wave represent an important step toward meeting renewable energy target. This review was the current status of WE technology. The different device types are established and equivalent. Wave power have a lot of potential to do more. The wave power will risk and it will simulate development and growing in the technology and method. Then people will realize the wave power have a lot of to offer, and it have a lot of competitions such as wind, solar and others. Thank you very much.